everyone, especially sa aking mga grade 8 students over the screen. Ayan, so ito requested to kung paano daw mag-convert ng standard form to the slope-intercept form ng linear equation. So ito ay pang grade 8, everyone. So if ever gusto nyong manood ng mga tutorials ko na pang grade 8, puntahan nyo lang ako sa aking YouTube channel. Ma'am Mariel on YouTube. Ayan. So, puntahan nyo yun kasi marami akong mga tutorials doon. Pwede din kayo mag-advanced study. I mean, hindi siya super complete, pero I think makakatulong pa rin siya sa inyo. Okay? So, Ma'am Mariel on YouTube. So, ito requested. So, converting or paglipat ng standard form to the slope-intercept form ng linear equation. So, di ba kapag sinabi nating linear equation, ito yung line siya kapag ginrap natin ito into the rectangular coordinate system. It is a line. Okay, and the highest degree of the linear equation is 1. Okay, kaya as you can see, yung mga exponent ng mga variable natin dito ay invisible, or kapag invisible, may 1 yun. Okay, palagi nyo yung tandaan. Alright, so the standard form of our linear equation is ax plus by equals c. And the slope-intercept form, this is the slope-intercept form, ayan, okay, is equal to y equals mx plus b. So, bakit nga ba tayo nagko-convert ng ganito dito sa slope-intercept form? Kasi mas madali itong i-graph. Itong naka-form na ganito. Okay? Mas mabilis siyang maigagraph. So, marami na din akong tutorials na kung paano kayo mag-graph ng linear equations. Meron yan, 2 video yon sa panoorin nyo. Okay? So, itong first example natin, we have 2x minus y equals 4. So, dito pwede kayong gumamit ng transposition method or yung ginagamit na ngayon like addition and subtraction property of equality. So, pero dito, let's go transposition. Let's do transposition para mas mabilis. So, yung 2x natin, since we are having y equals mx plus b, gagayahin mo lang yan. Yung form na yan. So, dahil dapat yung nasa left ng equal sign is itong negative y, so tama na yung position niya. So, ito na lang 2x, mali pa siya. Okay, mali pa yung si 2x natin. So, dapat pa natin siyang ilipat doon sa kabila. So, therefore, if you're going to convert this, so, iwanan mo lang yung negative y. Iwanan mo yan. Etong 2x, ilipat natin yan sa kabila ng equal sign. So, pag maglilipat, anong mangyayari sa equal, sa sign? So, dahil positive 2x siya dito, negative 2x po ayan sa kabila. So, si 4, automatic okay na siya kasi nandito na siya sa equal sign. So, positive 4 na lang yan. And as you can see, okay na, but we're not. Okay? Because we have negative y. Y should be positive. So, therefore, what are you going to do is to divide that. Negative 1. So, kailangan nyo lang yan. Lagyan dito ng negative 1. Divide lang. So, cancel itong negative na to. Okay? So, cancel mo na yan. Ayan. So, magiging positive y. So, ito makakancel. Diba? May negative 1 pa rin. Yan. Kakancel mo pa rin yung negative 2x. So, cancel yan. So, magiging positive 2x. Tapos, ng positive 4, magiging minus 4 yan. So, ni-divide lang natin sila. Okay? So, kung nahihirapan ka naman sa ganitong method, edi ganito na lang yung gawin mo. Ayan. Ito, negative to kanina, no? Ayan. So, divide mo lang. Negative 1 and negative 1 in here. So, cancel, positive na lang. So, yung negative kanina, divided by negative 1. So, positive 2x. Positive 4 divided by negative 1 is negative 4. And, that's gonna be our slope-intercept form. Ganun lang kasimple. Pero kapag naging positive na naman yung y nyo, hindi nyo na kailangan mag-divide, ha? So, eto na yung ginawa kong example para sa possibility na ganyan yung maging given. Okay? So, ngayon, meron tayong 3x minus 2y equals 6. Paano naman to? Paano naman to po i-convert into the slope-intercept form? So, madali lang din. Ganun lang din yung process. Of course, make it positive para iba naman dito. Okay, let's make it positive lang. Para dito is negative, dito positive. Okay, so 3x plus 2y equals 6 na siya. So, ganun lang din. Iwanan si 2y. Iwanan dito. Lagay ng equal. Yung 3x ilipat, magiging negative 3x yan. And then, positive 6 to. Okay? Plus 6 lang kasi hindi naman natin nilipat si 6. So, therefore, dyan lang siya. Dyan na siya. Wala na siya dyan. Ilagay na lang natin siya doon. Copy lang. Okay, so after that, dahil meron tayong 2y in here, divide lang. Divide. And then, divide both sides by 2. Dapat lahat po i-divide kay 2. Kasi dapat y lang yung matira. Okay, that is what we call the elimination method. So, pag elimination method, the one that you are going to eliminate is the number that you are going to divide to the both sides of the equal sign. So, since 2 is the one that we need to eliminate in here, so therefore, nagdi-divide tayo ng 2, tsaka 2 doon sa kabila. So, therefore, you'll be having 2, y na lang, equals, etong negative 3 divided by 2, we cannot divide naman that. So, therefore, we have negative 3 over 2x. And then, itong 6 divided by 2, ayan, kailangan lahat ng terms ma-divide natin. 6 divided by 2 is 3. So, therefore, you'll be having positive 3 in here. And then, that's it. That is y equals negative 3 over 2x plus 3. That's the slope-intercept form of this one. As simple as that. Sige. So, right now, dito naman tayo sa converting slope-intercept form to the standard form. So, yung kanina, standard form to slope-intercept form. So, ngayon, ito naman tayo. So, as you can see in here, meron tayo tatlong given. Okay? Pero unahin natin itong y equals negative 2x plus 4. Kasi ito yung pinakamadali. Okay? So, syempre, ganun lang din. Susundan nyo lang ito. So, dito, gamit tayo ng addition property of equality. We're gonna use addition property of equality. So, it depends upon kung gagamit kayo ng subtraction property of equality or addition property of equality. So, dahil the one that we need to remove in here and ilipat sa kabila is negative 2x. So, gamit tayo ng positive or ng addition property of equality. So, therefore, mag-a-add lang tayo dito sa kabila ng positive 2x. 2x plus y. Then, dito, plus 2x. Okay? So, ngayon, of course, ka-cancel na natin itong negative 2x saka positive 2x because that means equal to 0. Then, eto naman, meron na tayo ditong 2x plus y equals positive 4. So, that's it. That is already the standard form. 2x plus y equals 4. Ganun lang siya kasimple. Okay? So, mabilis lang kapag ganito, no? Alright? Kapag walang fraction. So, paano naman po kapag mayroong fraction? So, as you can see in here, we have here y equals negative 3 over 2x plus 3. Okay? So, gamitan na natin ito ng transpose or transposition method, yung traditional way. Ayan. So, dahil kailangan maging ganito yung itsura niya, so, itong si negative 3 over 2x, kailangan malipat natin siya dito sa kabila. Tama? So, ilipat natin siya ngayon. So, magiging positive 3 over 2x yan. Plus, okay, so, itong y, of course, dyan na lang siya, positive y, equals 3 in there. Okay? So, meron na tayo ditong 3 over 2x plus y equals 3. And di ba yung ating standard form, hindi naman fraction po yung ating a. So, ang gagawin natin dito, kailangan nating ma-eliminate itong 2. So, paano? We need to find the least common denominator. And dito, automatically, ang LCD natin is 2 because ito namang constant natin dito ay over 1. So, ito na yan. Ang gagawin lang natin, multiply lang natin both side by 2. So, i-multiply lang natin sa 2. Pero dahil fraction po ito, ayan, we need to divide it first. 2 divided by 2, so that's gonna be 1. Okay? Then, multiply it to 3. Okay? 1 times 3, therefore, you'll be having 3x. Ayan. And then, next naman itong y, positive y. So, multiply lang to directly kasi wala naman po tayong fraction dito. So, 2 times y, we have positive 2y. And then, after that, multiply itong 2 doon sa ating constant. So, 2 times 3, that is equal to positive 6. And there we have it. We have 3x plus 2y equals 6. And yan na yung example natin kanina. Doon sa sa second one yata yun, ng ating converting standard form to slope-intercept form. So, ganun lang siya kasimple. Okay? Super easy lang. So, let's say, for example, we have the second one. Yung second one natin is y equals 2/3 x plus 3/5. So, ganun lang din yung gagawin. Ilipat muna natin itong 2/3 x sa tabi ni y kasi kailangan natin siyang gawin ganito. So, itong 2/3 x, so magiging negative 2/3 x yan. Tama? Negative yan kapag kasama na niya si y. Plus y lang equals, of course, itong 3/5 hindi na yan mapapalitan ng sign. Bakit po hindi mapapalitan ng sign? Kasi naman, hindi naman natin siya nililipat. Nandun pa rin siya sa right ng equal sign. Kagaya ni y. Hindi natin si y nililipat, kaya positive pa rin yan. So, ito lang yung nilipat natin. Tinranspose natin si 2/3 x. So, naging negative 2/3 x yan. So, again, okay na siya diba sa ganito? Pero, of course, hindi pwede maging fraction kasi yung a natin. So, kailangan natin gawin, hanapin ulit natin yung LCD, or least common denominator ng 3 and 5. So, if you're going to get the LCD of the 3 and 5, just have the multiples. Sa multiples ng 3, we have 3, 6, 9, 12, 15. Sa 5, 5, 10, 15. And, lagay natin dito. 3 and 5. 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 5, 10, 15, and their LCD or LCM is 15. So, kapag fraction, LCD na yan. Least common denominator. Kapag nililista pa lang, it's least common multiple. Pero actually, 3 and 5 is, makikita nyo naman na kaagad kung sino LCD nila. Okay, just multiply because 3 cannot be divide, 5, or 3 cannot divide 5, so multiply them to get the LCD. 3 times 5 is 15. So, i-multiply natin ngayon yung 15 sa kanila. So, negative tayo pala. Negative 15 po. Bakit tayo negative 15? Because we have negative a in here. Kapag negative yung a, palaging lalagyan ng negative yung inyong LCD. Okay? Para maging positive na siya. Kasi di ba negative times negative is positive, right? So, ang unang gagawin, divide kasi may fraction tayo. Negative 15 divided by 3 is actually negative 5 times negative 2 is already positive 10. Okay? 10 yan. Positive na siya ngayon. Then, copy lang si x plus negative 15 times positive y. Ito ay negative 15y equals. Ito naman. Ganon din po yung gagawin sa kabilang fraction. Negative 15 divided by 5. Negative 3. Again, negative 15 divided by 5 is negative 3. Then, multiply to 9 is negative 9. So, therefore, yan na yung ating final answer. 10x minus 15y equals negative 9. Ganun lang kasimple. Okay? So, I hope that you've learned something from this video. And if you do, please don't forget to follow me here on TikTok and of course on my YouTube channel. Meron din po akong Facebook page, Ma'am Mariel Den. So, pwede din kayo mag-browse doon kasi medyo updated din tayo doon. Okay, thank you so much everyone and see you around. Bye!